Thank you, Senator. Before anyone dismisses this as just another political press conference, let me be clear. There are real lives at stake, real people, and the decision is about whether or not they can afford to live a life and have a future in the state of Connecticut. Almost every day I hear from residents back home in my district. A lot of them are seniors, a lot of them are veterans, and many of them are concerned about what's going on in our state. These are people that did everything right. They worked hard, they played by the rules, they were responsible for themselves, they paid their bills and their taxes. They asked nothing from the government. These are proud, responsible people. And today, they are being forced into impossible choices. Do I pay my electric bill or do I pay my property taxes? Do I service my furnace or do I buy my medications? Do I stay in the home that I worked hard for, earned, and paid for? Or do I finally give up and leave the state I call home, the state that I love? That is not a failure of personal responsibility, and it's certainly not a failure of those individuals. That is a failure of government. And let's be absolutely clear about how we got here. The Democrats have controlled this state legislature and have had every lever of power in government in Connecticut for decades. They own it all. And what do we have to show for it? As was already mentioned, we are the top 3 in the nation for taxes, top 3 in the nation for the highest electric bills. We have record high property taxes, and it's one of the worst states in the whole country to do business. None of this happened by accident. So that the idea that the people who created this actual mess are now going to go around and tell us that they are going to fix the affordability problem in Connecticut is laughable. And frankly, it's disgraceful. Because their focus has never been made on making Connecticut stronger, more affordable, or better for the future. It's been about growing government and turning working people into dependents on the system. My constituents do not want handouts. They want dignity. They want to keep more of what they earn and afford to live here without being punished for doing the right thing. And that's exactly what our Republican plan does. Permanent tax relief, lower electric bills, ending the car tax for people who need a vehicle just to live and work. Connecticut has been made unaffordable by design, by terrible choices made year after year by one-party Democratic rule. Republicans are offering a different path, less government, lower costs, more freedom, because the people of Connecticut deserve better. I'll turn it back over to Senator Harding.